What's going on, guys? It's the Death Dragon here again. Look, it's Destiny. I actually play this game still, believe it or not. And I also make videos still, believe it or not. Who guessed, right? But if you didn't read the title, which I'm going to assume you all did, we're here to discuss my hopes, worries, and generally just my thoughts about Destiny 2. So let's start with the stuff that I'm kind of worried about, the negatives that I'm seeing on the horizon, and there's a couple of them. None of them are too big. I'm very hyped about this game, trust me. I'm going to PAX West and everything. It's gonna be pretty hype. I wish I could have made it to E3, but I didn't get to make it down there. It's too expensive, too much travel. Didn't get to make it down to E3 this year. But I am making it to PAX West, so we'll get to play it there after the beta, though. But it'll still be fun. I'll get to probably meet some Bungo peoples. But like I said, stuff that I'm worried about. Let's start with the ones that everyone's been worried about, especially everyone over there on Reddit, and that's the power weapon system change thing. And it's clearly a PvP-oriented change. Let's get that out of the way. And I like the Crucible and PvE pretty much equally, I'd say. I played them both extensively. You can check me on Destiny Tracker here. I have quite a lot of time on both. And it really doesn't show in this gameplay. I'm honestly trash. I don't know how I play this game so much without getting decent. But it's clearly a PvP-oriented change, right? Because in PvE, it's fun to have this idea of power. It's fun to use your heavy weapon. It's fun to use your special weapon. And it's not like it was a problem with people being able to have a shotgun and a machine gun, or a shotgun and a sniper. Or you can't have a shotgun and a sniper today, you're an idiot. A shotgun and like a sword, or a sword and a sniper. They weren't problems in PvE. But in PvP, heavy ammo was so scarce that it wasn't even really a factor, and special ammo has been a consistent problem throughout the entirety of Destiny's lifespan. And with those, when you put all those problems together, Bungie had to find a solution, and the only solution they found, I mean, I'm not part of Bungie, I don't really know, but in my opinion, what probably happened is they were looking for a solution, and the only solution they found was to overhaul the weapon system to this way. And I really don't think it's a bad thing. I do believe that the kinetic energy and power weapon slots, although it will pose some balancing problems with how many slots are in the last slot, like Cacus says in his video, there's still some upsides to it. Like, you can base exotics around elemental primaries, and they'll be able to be more unique, like the Arc Runner, for example. And then you can have exotics that are non-elemental and are cool, because it fits their theme, like the, if I can think of the name of the gun, the Sweet Business Auto, the minigun, looks amazing, and it wouldn't have been as cool with elemental, but since it's non-elemental, it fits that theme. And then, yeah, that's really all I have to say about the power weapon energy and whatnot. Another one of my worries is the game looks really similar to Destiny 1, and that's not per se a bad thing. Do not get me wrong. It's a sequel. Sequels are supposed to look like their predecessors. Look at Halo 1 and Halo 2. It wasn't like there was brash, sweeping gameplay changes, and there shouldn't be, because that's the entire point of a sequel, is to improve upon the original's foundation. But I didn't play up too much Halo 1, so when Halo 2 came out, it still felt fresh. I have entirely too much time invested into Destiny, and I'm worried that with how much time I have and other people have spent playing this game, that even with the new content, since it's still roughly the same enemies, roughly the same guns, and somewhat of the same areas, that it's not gonna feel fresh. It's really my only worry about one of my biggest, if not the biggest one that I have about Destiny 2. Because if the game doesn't feel fresh and it gets old for me quick, I'm not going to enjoy it nearly as much as I've enjoyed Destiny 1. I'm hoping the fear is not validated. I honestly won't know until the game comes out and I get my hands on it and get to play it extensively, because that's when I'll get to see if the game gets stale quickly for me. But until then, we just gotta hope that that's not the case. And then, yeah, that's that for that section. So let's get on to what I think it looks great about Destiny. The game, let's start with this, it looks beautiful. The planets are gorgeous, everything about the game is gorgeous. Weapons look great. I love the extensions on the foundries we've been seeing so far. Vice looks great. All the new stuff by Suros, Amalon, and Hake looks great, even though Hake sucks and is ugly. I don't like Hake. But that's definitely an improvement. The weapon system as a whole looks better with more weapon variety, and the stat sheets are laid out a little bit better. It looks like artifacts are gone, which I think is a good thing. Artifacts were pretty lame, if we're being entirely honest. Stuff like that, this is great. All of the expansions on what we already had is great. They said most of the exotics are going to be RNG based. I think that's a good thing. RNG exotics are what made Year 1 Destiny Year 1 Destiny. I do not think Year 1 Destiny would have succeeded without Gallahorn. People wouldn't have got on every Tuesday, they wouldn't have came looking for anything. So because of RNG exotics such as Gallahorn, Year 1 Destiny succeeded. And the lack of them, Destiny slowly died off afterward. Not to say that it wouldn't have anyways, because as the game gets older, less and less people play it, but I don't think Destiny would have been nearly as successful in Year 1 without Gallahorn or another not necessarily overpowered. I mean, Gallahorn was overpowered, but it doesn't necessarily need to be an overpowered thing, just something that everyone is striving to get, or whatever. And yeah, that's basically what I had to say. Year 1 Destiny, exotics, RNG. And it's always nice to have the questification of exotics too, like Taken King had, because I do enjoy me some questification from time to time, don't get me wrong. The Sleeper Quest, Outbreak, probably the most fun I've had in Destiny since Year 1. I loved the Outbreak quest. Being part of the ARG and everything, it was amazing. And then there's the DLC. DLC looks, it's already announced. We got one for Rasputin, one for Osiris. All my lore people are probably pretty excited about that. I personally am too. I'm a pretty good follower of the lore. I'm hoping we get to turn into some Vex Liquid and go through the portals too. That would be dank, bro. I'm sorry, I'll never say that again, guys. I had another point here, but I can't seem to find it on my notes. This is the most unprofessional thing I've ever done. Give me a second here. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the hopes and things. This is just general discussion. Something I want you guys to respond to, right? Do you think Destiny 2 has a Gallahorn type weapon? Not necessarily something as strong as Gallahorn or something that has wolf backgrounds or anything, but something that's, as I said earlier, something that every player gets on every Tuesday, or whenever the reset is for Destiny 2, probably Tuesday, and gets on every Tuesday, or whatever, to strive for that weapon, like everyone did for Gallahorn in Year 1. Because it's the kind of thing that will help keep a game alive, but at the same time could damage the longevity of a game by messing with the balance part. Because if the gun's not really strong, there's no reason to get on and strive for it. I really don't know. Well, I'm out of points here on my note, but this gameplay has a couple more minutes. People get mad when I cut off the gameplay early. I'll let you guys watch the rest of it. No music or anything. You gotta listen to my audio. Oh, before I go, the sniper that I have in my hands right now, it's a blue rarity sniper, but my god, is it so good. It's snappy, decent aim assist, great perks on it, and it's max impact with 4 rounds to max. It's great. Yeah, but like I said, leaving you guys with this gameplay, absolute garbage gameplay. Don't even worry about watching it. It's garbage, but I'll leave you with it anyway. People don't get mad at me. Yeah, I guess that'll be it, guys. That's Dragon out. Peace.
Defeat is not surrender,